Welcome to the Roy Anthony and every Tuesday and every Thursday. Y'all tap in.
Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Roy
Is anybody out
Show
there?
is the spot to be, baby.
Hey, tune in.
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank and Cynthia. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the co-host Big Hank and Cynthia. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. Everybody tune in, you dig it? It's funny as hell, my dude. It's where we can kick every Tuesday.
Everything is going
every
down.
Thursday.
They about to do the most. It ain't a confrontation, it's a conversation, homie. Yo, on the weekends, the Roy Anthony
every
Show.
Tuesday.
It's during the week, homie. The Roy
every
Anthony
Thursday.
Show. What you listening to? The Roy Anthony Show. Come on and get a
Tap
ball
in.
before we gotta
Tap
go.
in.
What you listening to? The Roy Anthony
every
Show.
Tuesday.
Come on and kick it with us. The Roy Anthony
every
Show.
Thursday.
It's going down, homeboy. The Roy Anthony Show. Co-host
Tap in.
Big Hank. We getting it. What you think? Hey. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank and Cynthia. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the co-host Big Hank
and Cynthia Joy.
What it do? What it do? What it do? What's up with everyone? This is Roy Anthony. Welcome back to the Roy Anthony Show. My co-stars will be coming in. Big Hank Normans, our queen Cynthia Joy Towner. They'll be popping in any minute. We come live under the WO platform, which was created to bring awareness to how our veterans commit suicide on a daily rate. And we know that suicides are, occurs because of serious depression, feeling inadequate, just thinking life is against you, period. And we here to let you know that everyone on this platform, we discuss and talk about our mishaps in life and times we want to give up. So we pride ourselves on having a conversation. It's never a confrontation. It's a conversation. And we're live under the WO platform, which was created by Richie King. His stand-up comedy name is Redneck Pimp. Richie King is also run for presidency of the United States. He has an independent, yes, right. Like I tell him, if he makes the ballot, he will get my vote. The co-creator of the WO is my man, Goose, our social producer, Blue Phoenix, Ethan Daly, and then our sponsor who makes sure everything is all taken care of and paid for and everything, Matthew Brooks. Then we have our good neighbors that associates themselves with us deeply, support the things that we do. That's the BB Nation, Backward Veterans based out of Oregon. We have the Long Beach All-Stars as veterans and non-veterans based out of Long Beach, California, Linwood, and Compton areas. The WO Entertainment family, which is based around the whole United States, and that's literally, and our own personal family, friends, associates, and those who don't like us. Welcome to the Roy Anthony Show. Today's show is about stand-up comedy. All right, so tonight, y'all, we want everybody to know tonight, Cynthia Joy is flown in. She's probably out there in Cali already. She was flying in from Colorado Springs to be part of the show that me and Big Hank runs in downtown Long Beach, right? They call the Roy Anthony Show, but it's built with my man Big Hank and Little Rob. That's our other brother in arms of this comics, strong comics, and we were calling them out too. Um, so anybody, I'm sorry, something's in my mouth. Anybody who's in Southern California, Long Beach, um, from they open their doors at 6 because they show the Thursday night football. The comic show starts at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it's 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now you're probably saying, well, why are you telling us the time in the East Coast and the West Coast? Well, that's because if you're not in Southern Cal, you can watch the show live on YouTube. Just put in Roy Anthony Live, and you'll be able to see the show live. Some people, they've been wanting us to kind of, let's break it down, format it and everything. I'm like, nah, not right now. Let's keep it live, right? And we're starting to see that a lot of people likes to watch it, and our ratings, our viewership is going up and up. If they have a chart, it will show that we're constantly going up, and I'm give that praises to God. So if you're not in Los Angeles, you can watch the weekly show. Just go to YouTube, put Roy Anthony Live. You can put it at Roy Anthony Live, but Roy Anthony Live is going to bring you there, and you can actually see how we get down in downtown Long Beach with the powerful comics that we got this week. Oh, and this week's lineup is nice. I mean, I was looking at it. I just would like to, when I go back and look at stuff, I just be the one to make sure that I'm pronouncing people's names correctly. And so we're professional enough to where we give out an itinerary, to make sure everybody know. So everybody know that Big Hank is hosting the show. And so tonight we're gonna have Mel Ross, then Cynthia Joy Towner. She's coming, we got her in the juicy spot. Vernell Ship. My man Stefan may be coming. He comes a little late because he gets off work, but he's right there. And yours truly is going to do a little headliner set, a little 2025-ish, right? And while we brought that the subjects up because of us doing stand-up, it's like any profession, some people like to sing. There's a lot of people who want to sing, but they kind of, but you got a lot of singers. You have rappers, you have rock and rollers, you have a talent that it irks, it burns inside of you to get it out, There's my cousin. What's up, Randy? Yo, hey man, come out tonight, man. I know it was a light night last night, but tonight, Randy, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all want to come out to the show. We done even called out, and I want to say this while I'm on. It was reported by our producer Richie that we're averaging 450,000 people a month, and so I want to let y'all know when you watch the show, some people, and I've dealt with this before. Even just because the comics who's bold and who's been brave to come is, seem to be blacks, and we have a couple of Latinos and stuff. Our audience is diverse though, and so I've been in times before where a white comic would say, oh man, I never rocked the black room. Or I would have black comics that say, I've never rocked a white room. Now this is a true story. When I first was becoming professional stand-up comedy, I was down at the Laugh Factory, and Jamie Masada would give you 3 minutes. Now what you would have to do is you would go out, be there by 5:30, 6, and they're going to put this list out. And it's only going to be 20 slots for names. And they would put the list out at 6 a.m. You get your name signed on it. Then you got to protect your name, which is standing around the Laugh Factory from 6 in the morning till 6 in the evening. This is a true story. Any professional comics, remember back in the day how Johnny Masada did, we're talking about the 90s and the early 2000s, you would protect your name. And they will officially take in the list, And there'll be some people fight because some people on show the label do a roll call. And if you ain't there, they gonna scratch your name out and put your name. That's why it was called guarding your name. And so then at 6 o'clock, the lady would come out, make sure this is the official list for you to come back at 8 just to do 3 minutes. So it got to the point when I first went, Jamie Masai was like, yeah, he grade you himself. He was like, okay, come back in 3 weeks and stuff, right? I would be coming back in 3 weeks. 3 weeks, then it was like 2 weeks. Then I started coming every week. I made that Tuesday my point to be there. I was there with comedians like, I forget his name, Ross. Damn, I don't want to mispronounce his name. Leading up, one of the top comics out here too. But it was a few of us that was paying major dues going through that. And it got to the point I was every weekend. So why I brought this story up because I got done tearing up the set. I ripped it. And Howie Mandel invited me to the bar area at the Laugh Factory to have a drink. He told me he liked my show. And he gave me some advice. And I, as a kid, I studied different comics. Howie Mandel used to have a character where he was like a big baby and stuff like that. But he was sitting there, he was wearing an apple cap, he was cool in the money. He said, man, Roy, let me tell you some advice. If you have some material that would make blacks and whites laugh, he said, you'll become a millionaire. And one of my co-stars is in the house right now, bringing them in right now. What's up there, Big Hank Norman?
Man, what's happening, Mr. Roy Anthony, man? What's up, man?
Hey, man. Hey, God in my spirits, bro.
That's what's happening, man. If that's what's happening, it's all good.
Man, all good. You get the little perks and everything, man. Before the show, I almost got set up in a duo with somebody was trying to charge Norton $246, and it was billed to my email. So I called the number, right? That they say if you want to dispute the bill. So the dude is kind of like fussing at me, like making it seem like I'm naive. He telling you, well, I need you to go to the Play Store and download any desk so we can figure this out. I'm like, well, dude, I'm telling you, it seems like you just take it out. So we go to any desk and I download it. Now I guess he has access to it.
Right.
Then he said, let me see if your financial bank account is being drained, right?
What?
Yeah. So I went to it and I shut it back down, my app. I was like, no, man, I checked my accounts.
Yeah.
And he was like, you sure we can go through it?
No, man.
Look here. It was something he said, you sure? Man, so I closed that app. I took the app off of any desk. All of a sudden, he's like, hey, man, we lost connection to the server. I said, yeah, I know
it. I know you did.
Yeah, because what really threw me is that the charge was through Cash App. And anybody who knows me, no, I don't use Cash App.
Right.
I'm a Zelle cat. You understand me? I only can deal with cats that got bank accounts. Yeah, the story. And the dude got mad. Hey, man, we had to say we can't help. Click. Get off my phone. Now I got somebody checking them out. I sent them the letter, and they about to be investigated. But how you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. And keep an eye on your bank account, man. They trying to get you, man.
Yeah. Excuse me, man.
They trying to get you, man. They trying to get you, man.
It sure did. I'm like, but I didn't let it stress me. Little things and everything throughout the whole week.
It always, you know how it go. Always happen like that right before the show. They try to stress you out. That's the devil.
Man, it's nothing but the devil, bro.
Ain't the devil, man. Ain't nothing but the devil.
Especially those ones who smile in your face, bro.
Yeah, man.
They smile right in your face and got a hidden agenda. That's the only thing I say. They got a hidden agenda, man.
Yes, sir, man. Yes,
the queen of the show will be there tonight.
Woo, man! I'm excited about that, man. I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna bring her up and all that other stuff, you know, because she's my little sister, man. And I'm not gonna point nothing out about her. They're gonna see her for what it is. She's super duper funny, man, and she been making motherfuckers in Colorado laugh for the last 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but yeah, man, we're gonna do this thing, Roy, man, and we're gonna really kind of dedicate the show to her because she's really out here from Colorado, and she really for a motherfucker to catch a plane out here to do your show, she really believe in us, man. You dig what I'm saying? So and so it really touches my heart, man, when I bring her up. It's gonna touch my heart, man.
And plus, all three of us be on the podcast. Nobody don't understand is that we live all, you know, different parts. Now I be in Long Beach. I'm Long Beach, Kansas City, Kansas. Big Hank, Long Beach. Cynthia's in Colorado Springs. Like Rich and them is in Cameron, Missouri.
Then you got Carl from Oregon.
Yeah.
Carl Loomis.
He's in Oregon. Only one's close to me is when I'm in Kansas is Matthew Brooks. Okay. But Ethan Daly is close to us, but he's up in the north of California.
Okay.
And then Blue Phoenix in Springfield, Missouri, and then they got some other people down in Arkansas and Iowa. You know, they got a lot of cats. Ramonda said, hey family, I'm so excited for tonight, can't wait. That's all we've been hearing.
Ramonda, that's my girl, man. I like Ramonda, man. Ramonda's straight with me, man.
She cool, man.
She keep it 100. She keep it 100, man.
Yeah. At times, I would get cussed out.
Oh, you finna get it. Matter of fact, you getting ready to read one right now, right up under there where can't nobody see it. Yeah, you finna get knocked upside the head. Woolop, bop, blam, boom, bam, wop, bopper, bam.
Oh my goodness, man.
I'm finna egg it on. Get him, Ramonda. Get his ass, man.
Wait a minute. This is where she go. She went, wow.
Oh, wow, man.
Wow, I just said
wow. Wow is like you really disappointed me, man. That's what wow. That's what a wow is. Wow, like okay.
Hey, but you know what wow upside down says? Mom.
Okay. Oh, you want oh, that was a good little underline.
Yeah.
You shot out. I want to be a daddy out there on the low. Yeah, she knows.
He has.
He just said he want to be a daddy, Mom. He said the mom is mom backwards. I want to be.
Well, y'all know this is comedy day. That's why Big Hank is clown.
Comedy Thursday on the Roy Anthony Show.
Hey man, and let me tell you something, man. You know this is our 6th show.
Wow.
There's 5 shows in October.
Yeah, that was the throw off right there. The 5 shows in October. Yes, sir.
And so but we've been consistent.
Yes, sir.
And I'm so thankful for Big Hank because some people don't understand is that comedy is a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
You're gonna have your ups and you're gonna have your downs.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got a lot of people at your show. Some nights it's some event or something else. And you know what I'm saying? I would tell you, I never get with Jamie Masada when they first opened up the Laugh Factory there in downtown Long Beach, right? Mm-hmm. And so he put a show together with 5 of the top local Black comedians this particular night. And guess who we was competing against?
Mm-hmm.
The Lakers playing Detroit in the championship game.
Yeah, that's hard to do. That's hard.
Yeah, he set the time up for that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 7 o'clock when the game start.
You feel me?
Yeah.
The place was 1/3 full, and he got the nerves because one of the promoters said something to him. Because he's like, oh man, you only have 1/3 staff. Yeah, when did you have a show against the Lakers in the NBA championship?
No, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, that's dumb. That was a dumb move.
Yeah, you feel me?
That was a dumb move.
Yeah.
Roy, before you go any further, man, I want to say thank you to you for the show that we have in Long Beach, in the upper room at the Great Long Beach. Because if it wasn't for you, Roy Anthony, Okay, if it wasn't for you, man, shit, it wouldn't even be a show. So I want to thank you, man, and congratulate you, man, for going after your dream and not letting the naysayers deter you. And so keep your head up, man, your chin up and your chest out. And you know I got your back, your front, your side, the side, all I got it all.
Big Hank do have my back and stuff. He knows I'm be working out stuff. I'm gonna tell you though, I have to give all my credit to God. You know, somebody sent me something on Messenger like, "Hey, the Lord wants you to just praise Him for like 60 seconds." Like, man, you ain't watch our podcast. We on here for an hour.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But
Praise
God, because I used to get when things didn't go my way, and it seemed like it's so elementary. But you know, people will throw any tidbits in to make it seem like it is hard, right? And I used to get riled up. But this time, like some of the things that have occurred, I was just like this. I ain't gonna stress on. I said, Lord, if it's your will to be done, let it be done. And when it let me know it's been done, because you're
right.
Well, I give a nice hefty tithe to my church, you understand me. That's St. Luke's Holy Baptist Church on the west side of Long Beach, Dr. Williams. That's a great leader, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
And so, I'm grateful. And then, y'all see Big Hank, we compliment each other very well. I ain't never seen us have an ego as far as who's gonna be on the show, who's gonna, and we work, we trying to fit everybody else in. Yep. And let me tell you comics something.
Yes, sir.
I be forgetting. Big Hank remembers every single name and sends it to me. That's how much he cares for the other comedians.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For real. We set up a platform. We got it where people can see you around the world. I don't know what else more we can do.
Yes.
YouTube is around the world.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Our viewership, if we had that chart, and Big Hank, you know, they got the chart. Our chart is showing increase, going up and up and up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, somebody say, "Oh man, the room was kind of empty." Well, you come back because the talent was there.
Yes, sir.
I remember starting in the rooms at the Queen Mary, bro, and it's 1-2 people, and the promoter say, "Hey man, the show got to go on." They pay for their tickets because a lot of people wants to come to the 10:30 show, right?
Yeah, right.
It was enough for me to go up there on it, you know.
Work on your shit like practice.
That's all it is. One night, the other comic said, "Man, there was one dude sitting in the 8:30 show at the Queen Mary when I was part of the headliner crew." So I told him, "I'm gonna just work on some materials." And by the time I was 15 minutes in, there was people. They had this big window that you can see in, and people start coming in, and they stopped me and say, "Can we sit down?" Like, yeah, Phil. When the other comics came back up, it's 20 people sitting in the audience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you pulled them up in there.
Yeah, Raymond Trueblood gave us a thumbs up. Yeah, that's someone who knows the truth. Hey, Big Hank.
Yes, sir.
I got a story to share with my stand. Oh wait a minute, I didn't see Carl Lewis came in. My bad, bro.
Whoa.
What's up, Roy? Big Hank, love y'all out here busting up. I know he's out there working. He told us.
Out there getting his money.
Yeah. Got everybody with them high loaders and earth movers listening to
Carl Loomis.
Yeah, Carl Loomis. Hey man, in all the movies where we need machinery and stuff like that, that's what I'm going to. Jeep trying to get away, got to meet somebody at a hostage thing in our movies. That's what we're gonna be dealing with. You feel me? They all part of that.
That's good.
Now, in stand-up, Big Hank, what's one of your biggest personal? Now this is personal for you. Accomplishment in doing your stand-up.
One of my biggest accomplishments?
Yeah, like something personal to you that you felt good about. Nobody else probably wouldn't have tripped, but you felt good about it.
When we did the first Ricky Harris Memorial Tribute and fundraiser, and they let us do it at the Long Beach Laugh Factory. and we sold that motherfucker out. You hear me? That motherfucker was packed.
I heard that they turned people away. That was that packed.
Man, it was the first night, the first one we did packed, and that was overwhelming to me because let's see, man, that was 2017. I got out the pen 2012. I done started doing comedy to 2013, maybe 14. So I had only been doing comedy like 2-3 years, man. And I hosted a comedy show. It had at least, I had at least 20 comedians. I gave them all 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, and the light hit you at 5 minutes. Cause we only hit that, I think they gave us an hour and a half to do the show or something like that. And man, I got everybody in. We did Shang was there, Scruncho was there.
Yeah.
You know, come on, man, all the cat, man. And so that was amazing to me. That God kept his word to me, because you know the dream, Roy.
Yeah,
you know
I do.
the dream. Okay. Yes. So God kept his word to me, and it was a whole thing full of people looking at that number 7, me up there, and everybody was having a good time, man.
And people don't know the Laugh Factory in Long Beach holds up to about 1,000 people, if I'm not mistaken.
Long Beach came out that night, bro. Yeah. Long Beach came out that night for Rick, man.
Yeah.
And so that's one of my personal things that I know God did for me. I know he did it for me, because ain't no way I was supposed to be up there. I told everybody on stage, I said, how come I got the ghost and I just got out the pen? You know what I'm saying? The whole crowd went crazy, man. I just got out the pen, shit. I know I was supposed to be up there. And so that's how I know God did that one, Roy. I know that.
And man, that's a great company, you know, and that's a movie in itself, y'all. If you know, look, they posted out the USC's top 10 receivers of all time, and Big Hank still came in number 7, if I'm not mistaken. 5 or 7.
I done fell down further than that. That might be an old one, but I'm probably like number 20, maybe 19 or 20.
No way. No way. Ain't nobody.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, shit, yeah. Man, they've been throwing the ball. They throw the ball. When I was at SC, we used to throw the ball maybe 25 times a game. Maybe. They throw the ball 50 or 60 times a game now, every game.
Oh, okay.
And ain't no way you gonna stand up to that. Even though that ain't that good. Hey, there she go.
Yeah.
There she go.
Whoa.
What's up, Where
you at? Are you still in Colorado? You in Cali?
I'm in Colorado right now. They delayed my flight. I ain't gonna get out there until like 4:30. But don't even worry about it. I'm coming with the come through. I'm ready. Don't you even worry.
Well, you got so many people ready to see us. You know, it's an honor to be able to be on all of us together. I just was thinking of the pictures that's gonna be taken.
Listen, when you popped up, my heart did like it. That's all right.
Stop playing.
For real, man. Hey,
boo, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, man.
Oh, man,
I woke up talking about Cali. I woke up talking about the show. I woke up talking about y'all. I just woke up ready. I'm so excited.
Boy, that's this
is more than an honor. This is just.
Man, you don't even know.
This is history about to be made.
And I sent her the itinerary too.
She know when she going up and everything.
Yeah, you know.
Man, we're gonna have a ball, man. We're gonna have a ball, man. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see you.
But you had a friend, he came on the show a couple of times. The brother, he's on your show. Who wanted to do stand-up comedy. One of the other stroke survivors. You know what I'm talking about? Tell him so now he could say, yo, what's up? What's up? You know, because I don't like people to think we just talking stuff. You know, I don't want people to think we just talking out the side of our necks. We about it. You know, like my man said.
Sugarfoot.
I didn't even read what Carl Loomis put up.
That's what's up. I love it. Put the vibes out there, Carl. You know what's up.
Yeah, Sugarfoot.
But yeah, no.
But what got me? Well, at first he said Superfoot, but he meant Sugarfoot. But what got me though is that he spelled the words out correctly, right? You know, we would have spelled it S-U-G-A.
Right.
He said,
How
"Hey,
you doing there? How you doing there, Sugarfoot? All right, Sugarfoot.
Wait till the car come in." I know he laughing like a bug right now. Hi there, Sugar. Good morning, Sugarfoot.
It's good there. Hi there, Sugarfoot.
It's like when Richie coming, I have Richie King to do our show, and I can't. He stand in for me. He'd be like, "What it do? What it do? What it do?" Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, hey, Cynthia, and everybody was want to know how you feel, and we can see I know she wasn't gonna have a damper day for one, right?
Right.
But I want to ask you a question, Cynthia, because Big Hank mentioned something. He said he's so excited because he's the host for the show.
Right.
And he wanted to make sure, and he was like, "You've been holding it down in Denver for like 2 years in the stand-up comedy scenes, if I'm not mistaken." And
how long you been doing the comedy in Denver?
I've been doing comedy in Colorado Springs, not Denver, just in the Springs. I go up to Denver sometimes.
All right, okay.
But
I might get that mixed up because I get Denver and Colorado mixed up. So if I fuck up tonight and get to Denver, you straighten it out when you get on stage. Tell them, nigga, I was not Denver, it's Colorado. So, but I'm gonna try to say Colorado.
The same damn place because they both in motherfucking Dorado. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm from Dorado. So just say Dorado and you can't fuck it up.
All right, man. All right, I hope I remember that shit. All right, man, I got you.
So how long you been rocking it?
She said 2 years.
Oh, wait a minute. 2 years.
2 years.
Now, Cynthia, I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question that Big Hank was just he was elaborating on personal accomplishments with your stand-up comedy.
Okay.
Not something that everybody else or whatever, but a personal accomplishment that you felt on you doing your stand-up. Any particular situation or something that stands out in your memory?
Really just me being truthful about what I go through with my stroke. I don't know no other stroke survivors that do what I do and shine a light and laugh about the trauma that we go through. So for me, that's my biggest light and my biggest thing that I feel like make me stand aside or stand out from everybody else.
Man, you know what? And you just I understand that fully. Just to be able to come out, because I've never seen those stroke survivors doing stand-up. That alone is an accomplishment.
Yeah, I'm changing the game because guess what? I am the stroke. Stress recovery over needing emotions. You're gonna see it stroke in a whole different light fucking with me.
Oh boy. She hyped. I can't wait to see your show. Y'all better get your popcorn and all that, and juices and everything, you know.
Be ready, because all kind of new stuff that came in the game just today. I done came up with shit just because I was so ready.
Wow.
What we saying?
Yeah. Wow.
Love you all. I gotta get back. I'll get back to it. I gotta get in here audio only next time.
All
right, Carl. Have a good day, baby. I'm glad you're still listening, though.
Yes, sir.
Hold up, y'all. Hold it down for me. I gotta step.
What was you talking about, though? I missed the convo.
He was what he was saying was, what was your biggest accomplishment in comedy to you, not to everybody else? One of your biggest accomplishments. You already elaborate on it, what you're doing and how you stepping out there. And I want to give you a standing ovation for what you're doing, because I've never seen it myself. I think I seen a dude that might have been a little, maybe, I don't know, but I don't think it was a stroke that he had. Yeah. He was a comedian, but he was a comedian, man. He was a funny dude. I can't wait to see you tonight. I can't wait to introduce you as my little sis. And it's going to be really a fun evening, man. We're going to have a good time, man. I see you over there all shiny and brighty and on your day, man. Ready to go, man. Yeah, I like that. I like that, man. I like that a lot.
Hey, man.
I'm coming in with my strength and you gear on a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Gonna bring the flavor with the leg juice. And we about to put it out there and put some smiles on some faces.
Yeah.
What's leg juice?
it get to shaking and things get to popping out. You don't know what's gonna happen.
There's some leg juice.
A lot of people, like we said, now if you just joined in, you want to hear what we're talking about. We're talking about this show every Thursday night, tonight's show. Matter of fact, right after this show, I'm headed to the airport back. I dropped my suitcase off earlier. And I will be, all I gotta do is I got TSA pre-check. So now I want to bring this up, especially those who know Cynthia. I feel the people in Chicago, those in Colorado and all that. Go to YouTube, just put in Roy Anthony Live. You'll be able to see her live doing her thing. Just put that Roy Anthony Live. Please subscribe. It helps to the situation. You know, I didn't know that telling people to subscribe to my channel meant anything, but I found out it means something. The boy does it mean something. Yeah. And so we see the team right here. Now, everybody's gathering there because they want to go to the airport with me. That's why I hear all the noise, the dogs and everything. Hey, one of my biggest accomplishments to me personally. So I get a call one evening that they need me in Lofton, Nevada, which is really on the outskirts of Las Vegas. They have these hotels. So the guy said, we're sending a truck, a big, nice big old diesel pickup truck. You know, them big, F-150s, whatever.
Yeah.
This was way back. Like I'm in the back seat and got leg room, drink holders and stuff, right? So they sent the truck to pick me up for me to feature for DJ Quick, Mac 10, I forget the young rapper name. It was like 2 or 3 others, right? And they was having the West Coast, some type of West Coast concert where it was lowriders and motorcycles. And the concert was outside, right? Now it's packed. It's packed, y'all. So the audience, Big Hank stayed like 30 or 40 feet from the stage when they had some dancers and all that, right? So when they, you ever heard of a MC radio group called Rick D in the Morning?
Rick D's in the morning. Yeah. Rick D's in the morning, yeah.
They was MCing this concert, right? So they bring me out. Man, I mentioned something about LA County Jail, and the people went crazy. So they, all come towards stage. So it's just groups of people, right? So I do my thing. The people was asking me, could I go up and announce this some automotive spot? They gave me a couple of $100 just to say, hey, y'all, I want to bring something up. If you ever need a parts and everything, I go to these people. I didn't know I'm worth man on the moon, but anyway. Okay, so I'm in the back, where you have to wear your VIP passes and stuff, and I'm sitting at a picnic table with a little lady friend who came with me at the time. DJ Quick, who is the headliner, because I just went up, and then Mac 10 came up. DJ Quick said, I want Roy to come back if Roy open up for me too. So I said, well, man, I've been up there once and a half because I did. He said, we'll give you $200 more if you go up there. Okay, you don't have to say less, right? So, because I'm in the back, I ain't doing nothing, just talking stuff, right? So I'm out there, I got it grooving again, right? All of a sudden, this is my great accomplishment, man. It felt like a Teddy Pendergrass moment. 20 women to the left in front of me, all lifted up. They screamed out, we love you, Roy Anthony, together. And they all pulled up their shirts and showed me their titties.
Wow. Roy Anthony.
Now, It wasn't that I was saying to seeing the titties. It cost me my girlfriend because the whole ride home, I kept thinking like, wow, I moved the crowd. I had them show their titties, right? But I was thinking why it was a personal me, because when I was a kid, everybody was tripping about Teddy Pendergrass was singing so well that women was throwing their panties and bras up to the stage.
Yes. Yeah.
I moved the crowd where Latino and white women was like, "Yay!" They said, "We love you, Roy Anthony," and did like this. And to this day, that memory sticks in my head.
Yeah.
I was about to get off, and I told DJ Quick, man, I moved the crowd. He laughed. We laughed for real, and that's a true story.
Yeah.
I was in Nevada, and to me, now it wasn't that I felt that it was because, you know, people say, well, he just happened to see the titty. It wasn't that. It's that they felt compelled to do that because people were like, oh, he's a real superstar, he's a real superstar, and all this. But let me tell you something. To be able to work on the stage like our dreams, like me and Big Hank and stuff, um, oh yeah. He said, "Hey Roy, can you announce that Jeremy Daniel won the mystery box and to contact me, please?" Okay, hey, Jeremy Daniel, you was in a little contest with the WO, and Richie King is let you know that you won. Please get in contact with him. If not, he states that someone else will. No, he didn't say that. We just need you to contact him. On mention of that, I'm glad Richie came in. That on the 18th of this month, November the 18th, I will be with Richie and them in this part of what's the name of this spot? Is it right? I never get the name right. The name of that city, Jamesport. I'll be in Jamesport, Missouri, November the 18th. These are all veterans, the audience veterans, but they know I respect the veterans. And everybody, please, if you know a veteran, especially this weekend, if I'm not mistaken, Friday is Veterans Day.
Yes, you're right.
You know, hey, we wouldn't have the freedoms of doing stand-up comedy like if we was in other countries, we've been had our arms cut off. My head probably been cut off by the things I done said. For real.
Yeah.
You don't see no comedians in South Korea. I be up there like this. Hey, and let me tell you about our dictator, Jim Kong Hong. Man, by the time you get So I salute our veterans because we would not have the freedom, no matter what people think. Oh, it ain't help me. Oh, they helping you, bro. Mm-hmm. Because no matter what we think or say, we have more freedom of speech, freedom of expression than any other country in the world, except for Amsterdam, because Big Hank got me curious about Amsterdam. He says yes, it's gonna be a great show. See, yeah. I always say America is the best country in the world, but after he got to talk about Amsterdam, it's like a good country to visit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It'd be like, hey, I'd be like, hey, I think I'm gonna say, how long you gonna be there in Amsterdam, Roy? Probably about a month.
Right, about a month.
Because I'm gonna probably go off the edge about for 2 weeks and then take about 2 weeks to recuperate back. And you can't rush things, so you got to take your time while you mellow back out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I'm proud to be an American.
Yeah.
I'm proud to be a Black American doing stand-up comedy.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm proud of being able to be on a network like this, and we talk to all our brothers of whatever shade of color that you are.
Yeah.
You know, I'm grateful. I don't need nobody to send me stuff on Facebook to tell me share this if you believe in God. Nah. I don't get it to all the tabloids, homie.
Yeah.
For real. Because we found out that the road to hell is wide and assuming.
I know one thing. I hate them chain messages. FYI to all of my people watching, I love y'all, but stop sending that to me.
Oh,
I
me
know
too.
who God is. I know what I believe. I don't need you to send me a chain message to tell me if I do to send this to the next person. No, thank you.
They just make me feel guilty. They just make me feel guilty. If you don't, I had me thinking that when I was going through the bad stuff I was going through in my life, first thing I thought, like, damn, I should have passed that chain letter on.
I ain't sent it to the 10 people that
I
it
knew
said
I
I
should have
was
sent it to the 10. I knew I should have sent that out to them 10 people, man. I
You
knew
feel
it,
me?
man.
You know,
right.
but he said some
Some,
countries you can't. Oh, go ahead, Cynthia.
some countries you can't be Christian, you killed.
Yeah,
You know,
cool.
a
That's
lot of
true.
things.
That's true.
Now I believe in some of their rules, like if you call stealing, you get your hand chopped off. You'll know next time.
You petty.
Well, it's better going to prison for 5 years.
That's well, I don't know.
Which one are you gonna do? 5 years or get your hand chopped off?
I think I do 5 years.
I'm gonna get that little hook.
I,
You can still do wonders with that hook.
you can learn a lot in 5 years.
I will be
Your
I will be a hook hand survivalist.
Hey, where they be chopping motherfuckers' hands and legs and arms off. They said, you know, after the first time, some of them stopped. But they said they had that bad motherfucker out there. That motherfucker be walking around now. He ain't got no arms. No, he just be hopping around on one leg. And like that nigga used to be bad, nigga. When that nigga was fucking, he used to be bad in the motherfucker.
Hey, Donald said, hey, what you just said, Big Hank, you like, oh
Hey,
wow,
Sterling.
you lose all your limbs, you just a life of crime. Oh man.
Oh wait.
You said you have a 50% chance of not doing it again.
That's right.
That's petty as hell. Y'all petty.
Man, for real. Because we take advantage of the liberties. See, I think that America should concentrate and put more attention to our veterans than politicians. I don't care, like the chain letters. I'm so tired of hearing about what Marjorie Green or DeSantis and all this. You know, I don't want to hear none of that. You know, I don't want to, you know, give me the ones who's actually putting their lives on the line. Let me know you appreciate it. You feel me? We should show them the same appreciation. These fancy candy apple people be sitting up there in the Senate and everything, don't know what these people going through. We should be concentrating on them. Look, here's somebody else saying,
hey, beautiful. So excited for you, Cynthia. Yay, girl.
But they've been calling, hey, woo. I know you better go out there and bring it. Too.
I'm who I am. You better know what I do when I do it.
That's what I want to hear. I want to see her say it in live person. I've seen her say, hey, Sugarfoot, honey. But I just got this. This is what I woke up to. That it's going to be like, hey, Sugarfoot, honey. I'm like, hey, Cynthia. Hey, but I'm excited for you, too. I woke up like I've been so hyped. I was up at 3:45 trying to lay there like, why am I getting up so early? I was like, okay, I got to. I'm so hyped.
Me too, though. We about to be in a building together, y'all. You know what it's about to be like? You know what it's about to be like?
And then everybody keeps asking me, what y'all going to do afterward? Well, we got a place there that we can do free. You understand me? So it's drinks and everything. You know, we in Long Beach. You understand?
Well, we got to turn up a little bit. I mean, I know one of my brothers going to kick it too late, but you know, it's going to be going down. You know
we right there at the spot too. It go there and go there. You feel me? And stuff. So, but a lot of, and eventually we're hoping that we can move the show to a Friday, which I really think that'll be really groovy and stuff. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't understand is that there's trials to these bases. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we have to do a trial run to show where we're at before we can get the sweet spot. You know, as a stand-up comedian, you remember, look, Big Hank, when I first got it as a professional, I'm with Cat Williams and Keith Morris and all that, right? So when I got booked, I was always the very first act. or something, right? People still be putting it in. I'm up here performing. The lady said, "Where can I put my coat?" Don't you see I'm doing stand up now? For real. And I kept on trying. Next thing you know, they'd be like, "Okay, we're gonna bring you up second."
Yeah.
But I couldn't get them spots where Cat and them, right? They was holding it down, but that was called the sweet spot. You know, I had to work and stuff. Then I was hitting it so hard, Big Hank, that when I got to the Queen Mary, I never get when the dude said, "Hey man, we're gonna have to put you as the headliner." So I thought he was saying I'm the head of the line. So they had to circle you stand. So while the MC, while he's telling you stuff, you know, doing this thing, you right there. It don't take you that long to get to the stage. And so he called this other dude's name. I said, "Hey man, I thought I was the headliner." He said, "Come here, idiot. Headliner, you come in." I said, "Oh, I didn't know." He said, "Yeah, nobody wants to come behind you because I've been bringing it."
Right.
And so he said, "Hey," and now I want to ask you this before y'all. We got a couple minutes before we closing and wrapping it and getting our hypeness for the night. I felt that my comedy was a gift. And as a kid, sometimes my family members didn't understand, especially my grandmother who's a pastor in the church and everything, that, you know, I was told so many times, you can't serve God and the devil too, right? And I felt that I was being rebellious something because it was in me. And then it started thinking like, wait a minute, we all make up the body of Christ. I'm probably part of the funny bone part.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yes.
And then in 2003, my grandmother called me. She said, "Baby, Nana made him." She said, "Nana was wrong. Don't you give up on that comedy. God showed me because He blesses me with the materials and stuff like that." Now, somebody said, "Well, I hear you cuss." Well, that's where I come in. You know, the spiritual part gave me the subject, but the fleshy part, you know, saying some words that some people may say, "Hey," but I tell them, you can't see the forest for the trees.
Right.
You know. Don't let one word stop you from hearing the message. He said, "Laugh out loud, Dr. Gary Hoy, see y'all later. Asa Javisa." That's that native language. First he said, "We never say goodbye. We'll see you later. And then I have a good rest of your day." He's been teaching me a little bit and stuff. Well, y'all, soon as I'm off of here, I'm headed to the airport. And I got a layover in Texas. So this is when I just take my chill, thinking about, you know, materials and stuff like that. But knowing that God, well, let me get to that. I mean, I'll let y'all. God gave me this gift. I give Him my praises for my stand-up comedy. All this, what we're doing, you know, people will say thank you, Big Hank. I always appreciate, but I'm likewise to him. But if it wasn't for God bringing the like-minded people, you know, if you believe in God, you do it well, because the devils believe and they tremble. So He blessed me with this humor. And the Bible say laughter is the best medicine.
Best medicine.
Go ahead, Big Hank. What you got, bro?
Man, trust and believe me that I know that God gifted me the talent to do what I am doing now. I know that He blessed me to be able to come up with material and to come up with characters and things of that nature that people laugh at, and even when I do them, I laugh. You know what I mean? So I have to give God all the credit. Even when I do my shows, the first person I thank and I give props to is God. Before I don't care if I'm doing stand-up comedy, if I'm doing clean comedy, God, whatever, I give it up to God first. And because without Him, none of it would be possible. I wouldn't be able to do nothing if it wasn't for Him. So I just want to make that statement. Yes, sir.
Yes, what about you, Cynthia?
Well, you already know how I feel, because God got me right here in the building right now. But He has blessed me to not only have the gift of receiving torture and bad things and reversing it and making it good and funny, but being able to shine a light and give it to people in an honest way and not be ashamed of it. So I've been blessed by the best. And I encourage everybody else to go out there and find the best, which is God, and seek your happiness, and don't be ashamed or afraid to follow your dreams, and just keep going. Keep going, baby. When you down, ain't nowhere else to go but up. So don't be afraid of falling. That's how you get up.
And remember, I'm backing up off what both of them said, Cynthia and Big Hank, because God has a sense of humor. He said the most righteousness of men is foolishness to him.
Yeah.
He laughs at this because it's so simple. We like that Lauryn Hill song. We rather make it hard. I know I made it hard on myself. And then when I got more with God, he said, my burden's easy, my yoke is easy, my burden's light. And he, for real, I used to break my neck looking around to see if the police was around. Now I'm that must be Cynthia.
No, that was my phone.
Oh, that was your phone. I seen her leaning back like this. I'm like, oh, she's trying.
No, I'm over here doing food stuff, trying to look at y'all too. Cause I'm about to eat
guess what, y'all? We're about, me too. I'm about to jump on this plane and stuff. I pray to God keep you safe. I pray up on the show this evening, dear Father, bless it, right? Big Hank's dad blessed the show, and it just remains with me. You know, sometimes I sit in the back and just look. I look around, and people will say, "Oh, thank you, Miss Robinson, Miss Monda Robinson." She says, "Safe travels to you, Cynthia and Roy."
Oh, thank you, Sugarfoot.
And those, like we said, if you know you're not in Los Angeles and you're saying, "Oh, I want to see the show," you can see the show. It comes on. We're live off of YouTube. All you got to do is whatever region you are. You know the time you are from Los Angeles. It starts 8:30 in Los Angeles. That's 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 11:30 p.m. East Coast time. If it's too late, take a nap. That way you can, because it's coming live. Now you can always watch the replay.
Roy. Yeah. I love you, right? So let me tell you, stop keeping my time zone out, okay? Mountain time, sir.
I thought they didn't add that. I thought that you fit I thought Mountain Time people fit in where they got it.
You have Pacific, you have Mountain, you have Central, and you have Eastern.
My bad, you sure do. I never hear nobody mention Mountain Time. I thought that was the people.
Just me.
My bad, Cynthia. I thought that was the type of people that figures yourself out. Well, we put this nowhere. My bad. Let me explain this. 8:30 West Coast time, 9:30 Mountain time.
Thank you.
I don't know, a lot of blacks live in the mountains. They like coming down to the hot areas.
We are in the Mountain High State. It's a bunch of us in this motherfucker.
Okay. Well, 9:30 p.m. Mountain time. Now, Chicago is in Central Standard Times. That's 10:30.
Yeah.
So y'all family members who know Cynthia, your friends and everything, please, we put her in a sweet spot. That's what I call myself doing.
Okay.
You see, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a regular home, you know that and stuff. And so it was such a juggle. Some people were going to be there hoping that it is not going to happen. Raymond Trueblood said, "Have an outstanding day."
You do the same, Sugar.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. And I want to say this too. This show is not just for blacks. I put it on Facebook. I'm calling out white comics, black comics, brown comics, yellow comics, and beige. Those are the people. I don't know what race you are, but it's not make a difference and stuff. Come do it. I'm Big Hank hosting, or I'm hosting. We have no problems on putting you up on the show. If we just filled out, because we got 2 or 3 of our own regulars, we don't mind sharing with 3 or 4 other comics. The thing is, you got to reach out to us. We gave you a where to go to register. Did I ever show that? I don't even know if I put it on there where you can register. Just go to RoyAnthonyLive.com. www.RoyAnthonyLive.com. Register. We will get you on the show. If we don't know you personally, it will. Big Hank ain't let nobody down yet. There's a lot of comments we want to get on. So we're at that minute. Big Hank, any closing words, big bro?
Man, keep living life like God is watching because he is.
Miss Cynthia, amen on that one. Miss
Stay
Cynthia.
blessed by the best. Stay encouraged. Stay up. Never stop fighting for you, and never give in to giving up on yourself.
That part. And then I just want to give a shout out to my mother, my auntie, and stuff. They showed up so I can get on to the airport. I already checked my bag in, so I got TSA pre-check. So I'm going in there, being there, take me 3 minutes, go through, get me a burger there at the fancy place, and get on. I'm there, right? So I'm second what Big Hank said, what Cynthia said. God bless everyone. We got much love for you.
Safe travels to you and Cynthia Joy, man. Praying for safe travels for both of y'all.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
Hey, I'm so excited.
We out here.
Welcome to the Roy Anthony and Friends Show. Tuesday and every Thursday. Y'all tap in. Is this thing on? Can you hear me? Roy Is anybody out there? Is the spot to be, baby. Hey, tune in.
It's the hottest show, homie.